guys, it's Julie. Welcome back to my wonderful BC life. Today we will be having part 2 of my Christmas home tour videos. 8-part series, I'm pretty sure it'll be. So anyway, hopefully you saw part 1 yesterday. If not, I'll have it at the end of this video. So anyway, it's on to part 2. Enjoy. Here we are looking at the kitchen, where I do have some things going on. I have my bear. You may notice I have a fondness for bears. My bear runner, which I believe came from HomeSense, and the placemat, I believe, came from Dollarama, I believe. I've had this bowl for quite a long time and I use it at different times of the year for different things. But in it you can see it's got various different kind of pine cones, including my extra big BC pine cones, which I got in Whistler, and some little bells. And I don't know if these are a nut or something like that. And then there's some little cinnamon sticks. I should refresh those because they don't smell too cinnamony anymore, but anyways, they still add a little something appearance-wise. So I leave them in. And then up here, I guess I better go around the table because I'm on the wrong side. Up on the lights, look up, way up, is my Santa, who hangs on to the light. And then next to him is the snowman, which also hangs on to the light. And there you can see his face. He's smiling. It's harder to see whether Santa's smiling or not. He's got such a big beard. But I'm sure he's smiling underneath all of that hair. I'm sure of it. Over here we've got my snowman timer. To be honest, I don't really use them as a timer anymore. It's just easier for me to use foot pedals and stuff. But anyways, I still have him here and I still like him. And that's where I put him, right in the kitchen. And on the window ledge, we've got my Happy Holidays, which I think came from Dollar Tree last year. They did have similar things this year. And my Cookies for Santa, which is hard to see because the tap is in the way, but nonetheless it's Cookies for Santa. And then I've got my Season's Greetings snowman here. And as was discussed in the previous video, Cookies for Santa, when you turn it around, also says 'tis the season for baking. So that was a Dollar Tree item as well, that little sign. So all three of those were Dollar Tree. Now this soap dispenser, I've had it for a long time. I don't know where I got it now. I have no idea. But anyways, it's a little Christmassy house, and I've had it for, like I say, years and years. And my sister Brenda gave me 2 of these little kitchen towels with the little Christmassy dogs on them. She loves dogs, so do I. And she got me 2 of them. She actually, it's hard to explain about Brenda, so I'm not even going to try, but she's a very, we'll say, a special person. And for her to go to HomeSense and buy me these was a huge undertaking on her part, and I was very proud of her and very pleased with the gift she got me. So there was that. And I have a feeling she probably got me this one as well. And it's cute as well, with the little snowman and the little penguin on it and the Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure that would have come from her as well. And then up here, I know it's daytime. I'll take a picture of this when it gets dark out as well. But I've got Christmas lights going across here. And little balls hanging down and snowflakes. So there's that. Now it's over to my drink station where I've got my Keurig and my son's water maker. He likes having the special water that makes with the bubbles in it. And this is this year's gingerbread man, as far as I could find anyway, from Dollar Tree. So I did get one of them, but I didn't see a gingerbread girl this time around. And there's one of my gingerbread mugs and my other gingerbread mug. I think this one was Dollarama, and I think that one was Dollar Tree, or it's the other way around, but I think I've got it right. And my husband got me this, I don't know, last year or the year before, a little gingerbread camper. And I just love it. It's adorable. Needs a little gingerbread truck though, don't you think? Something at the front to pull it. Maybe that's me and Dave up in the top there, because we're talking about getting a camper one of these days. So maybe that's us. And I've been talking so much in my last video about my gingerbread house that I was going to make. This is exactly where I wanted to put it. A lot of the things that I purchased to do it, I didn't end up using. But I did end up using as much as I figured it needed. So let's zoom in and see. There's my gingerbread man and my gingerbread girl. And I talked about those little shiny balls that I wanted to make the trees out of. There's the trees that I made out of them. And I used the little red ones for ornaments. And that one package that I said that I didn't know if I was going to do anything with it at all as far as this project went, I did end up using the little stars to go on top of the trees. And then I did the wreath. I just happened to find that little bow in with the Christmas, in the bag that the big Christmas trees go in. This little bow was sitting in the bottom. All I had to do was flatten it on the back so it would sit flat on here. And it was perfect. It was like it was meant to be. So there's that. And I used the striped straws as the candy cane border around the sides and around the windows. And there's the little Christmas lights that were a necklace, technically a little necklace that I bought. And I had to cut the cords off because I didn't really need the cords on there and they were making it harder to do. And there goes the lights up around the top. And I painted all the snow and I added glitter to it. Anyways, that's how that came out. I think it's pretty cute. Certainly all I need for my drink station with its gingerbread theme. Speaking of which, let's scan down, shall we? There is a gingerbread towel that I just happened to have, and I don't know, I have a feeling that might have been a present from Brenda too. She was known for giving that sort of thing, and I don't remember buying it, so I have a feeling she probably bought it for me. And then the gingerbread kitchen mat. Oh my gosh. I couldn't be more thankful to Missy for pointing it out on her video, so I knew to watch for it because I absolutely love it. It's just the perfect touch for my kitchen. And there it is at my gingerbread station with my other gingerbread items. Perfect. Over here we have my dining table, which has little cushions on the seats, which I picked up years ago when I was working at the grocery store. And I thought they just added a nice little accent to the table. And I got this tablecloth at Dollarama just this year. Whenever I look at it, I think that in order for it to really stand out so you can see the patterns on it, I think it needs a white tablecloth underneath of it. But so far I'm having a hard time finding one in that size and shape. Dollarama has lots of tablecloths, but most of them are, with the exception of this style, as far as I could see, they were all rectangular, which isn't helping me any. But anyway, I got this one, and I'll keep my eye out for a white one. I'm sure I'll find one sooner or later. So the runner was also from Dollarama, as was the little placemat. It's from Dollarama. And this here was a gift from my sister Kathy, and it was originally real pine branches in it. But of course, after a couple of years, they were just getting all dried out, so I had to throw them out. So I decided to try to recreate the arrangement using plastic branches from the dollar stores, but I kept the same ribbons that were in the original arrangement and the pine cones and the, you know, whatever ornaments were in it and the candlesticks. So I tried to keep it as original as I could. And then I wanted something on the bottom of it, and I saw this little Merry Christmas pail, or whatever you want to call it, at Dollar Tree, and I thought that's perfect. All I had to do was add a little bit of the flower foam, you know, the foam you put in when you're making a flower arrangement. I put some of that in the bottom just to lift it up a bit, and that's perfect. So there's my dining table. Well, that was part 2 of my Christmas home tour videos. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and I hope you come back for part 3 tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.